Good morning, guys. Welcome to another edition of KO News. Now, today we're going to be talking about some Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, some rumors that's about to piss off a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom people that bought the game. I bought it personally. This rumor did make me just a teeny bit mad. Some Pokemon news, some Tekken news, and some Dragon Ball FighterZ news. Because recently New York Comic Con did drop a lot of shit going on. So today I would like to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned and get the old KO news spill. This is your boy Phantom, and let's get right into it. So considering I've already made a Street Fighter V Arcade Edition video, link will be down in the description, or I'll probably annotate it, but pretty much I'm going to read off some news that actually may have people excited, especially people that I know because they actually really wanted this. So Street Fighter V Arcade Edition disc will include codes to download the character's DLC. So think of like DLC costumes, DLC voice lines, or whatever the Street Fighter V DLC. I really don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know. But a possible inconvenience for the future. The news will not be an issue for most players, but a select few could get burned. Based on the Street Fighter V Arcade Edition Japanese webpage, the physical edition of the game will include codes to Season 1 and Season 2 character DLC, rather than having it included on this. This is a little unsettling, but let's continue on. Assuming this remains true when the game arrives in 2018, it's not a real surprise. It makes some sense under a modern production distribution standpoint to just pack in a vanilla copy of the game and let the arcade edition upgrade get packed in when you launch it. So that, okay, now I see what they mean. Basically, the characters will not be on the game immediately. They will be on disc, but they're codes. They're legit codes. They're not characters yet. And they're gonna pack them in, which pisses me off a little bit, because I'm like, you guys promised us a complete edition of the game. Now it's probably not gonna be complete because Season 3 has to come out for DLC, which will probably be out in, I don't know, they'll probably announce it at next year's EVO or next fighting game tournament. You know, they always announce this shit like in places where you wouldn't exactly expect it to be at. So I'm taking this at face value as you're not giving us the complete edition, you're just adding arcade mode, which should have been in the game entirely. So let's actually read more into it. I could of course be wrong, but I'm just trying to, relate information to you. You launch it and tying that content to a single CFN user. This has no bearing on new players picking up a new digital copy in January, but it's something to watch out for if you're a gamer that like pick up used games, as resold copies of Street Fighter V Arcade Edition would be no different than the basic original release of Street Fighter V. See, that's a problem. The thing is, a lot of gamers do buy used games because they usually wait for the price to drop in games. And like, if you're gonna wait for a price drop, you're like, okay, then I guess I can wait for certain things. It's very weird, but again, the game is only $40. I'm not saying like, go out and spend your $40. That's a hard-earned money. No, don't. But yeah, you all know the release date is January 18th, 2018. And yeah, I guess, whatever happens. I hope they clarified it, because this is kind of fucked up, and not everybody has hardware space for a digital copy of games and all that. So generally, this is it's very concerning on Capcom's part, considering the next piece of news is dealing with Marvel vs. Capcom and how they have shady business practice over there. So yeah, let's just get into the next piece of news. Now, before I get into this piece of news, because I do not want to get sued or taken down or anything, this is a rumor. I repeat, a rumor. That means I don't want to hear it in the comments. I don't want to hear it on the red messages of this being not true, because it is a rumor. That means it's 50-50 chance. Though knowing Capcom, this could be true, but I don't want to get sued by nobody. I'm reporting this as a rumor. Let me get into it. So it's a Marvel vs. Capcom news. So rumor, Monster Hunter and Black Panther were ready months before Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite's release date. This is why DLC it really pisses me off, and I'll go into a rant on another video, just not in this one. But and excuse me, I am very sick. I think I have a cold, so that's why my voice is kind of fucked up. But it seems like scandals surrounding the development of Marvel's Capcom aren't thinning out anytime soon. This time is concerning Capcom's off-question downloadable content strategy. A YouTuber claimed to have spoken to Capcom employees and had compiled a brief but scathing investigation in a short clip. So I'm gonna pretty much go into this myself, and I'm gonna probably play the clip for you guys, give you guys a better understanding. Because again, I'm a news reporter when it comes to this, so I don't want to get my information wrong. So regarding details about the game development, according to Liam Robertson, sourced some of the DLC plans after release was actually finished months before the game's own release. Specifically mentions Monster Hunter and Black Panther, available October 17th, additional DLC, Spider Sigma, but rather than releasing them with game premiere, Capcom made a decision to hold them back and sell them off at a later date as DLC. Now, let me get into my short rant. I'm gonna get into a really short rant. DLC is meant for what stuff you wanted to put in the game, but you couldn't finish. So what the hell is this? Because to be honest, there's not a lot of new characters we can play as in the game. There are a lot of reused, rehashed characters. So why the fuck are you making new characters that should be your main selling point DLC? It really is appalling to me that this is happening, but again, this is a rumor. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm not gonna just flat out tell you. I'm gonna leave the dude's YouTube channel, and I'm probably gonna play the clip during editing, and this time I promise I will. So yeah, this is honestly kind of fucked, but you know, Marvel's Capcom hasn't had the best rep of lately. And I'm sorry you guys can hear the clicking. I am going to Audacity to finish this part. So yeah, thank you guys for that one. Let's go into some happier news, please.
Details of the DLC to me months ago stated that both Black Panther and Monster Hunter were finished months before launch and could have easily been a part of the final game. Capcom was apparently even considering it at one point, but ultimately decided to cut them in favour of charging additional fees after launch. This is especially questionable given that there is content related to the DLC characters like Black Panther in the story.
So going into a little bit of happier news to where I'm not so angry, Blaze Blue Cross Battle shows a lot of gameplay, and it shows our first in-game footage. I'm probably showing you on the screen, which it actually looks really well. It shows a lot of gameplay with Ruby, and that's what I like, because it's like I was legit hyped for this character to be in the game. I'm legit hyped to see more Ruby characters in the game because I want to see how they're designed, their aesthetic, just how they fight. And when it comes to Ruby, she legit is really awesome. And one thing I have to say is that her gameplay is amazing. Then her theme is Red Like Roses Part 2, which again, if you're a Ruby fan like I am, you'll know the song. I can't play it because I'm not trying to get copyright from them. But yeah, I'm gonna read some of it so you guys know what the article is about. So 2 days before New York Comic Con begins, October 5th, a tweet has shown up that should save those eagerly awaiting Blaze Blue Cross tag battle, as we've only seen character reveals in the same trailer a few times so far. We can finally sink our teeth into some actual gameplay footage treated by Rooster Teeth animator Gray Marshigan's video clip that's over 2 minutes long show the battle between Ragna and Ruby against Jin and another Ruby. Check it out. And yeah, I'm probably show it anyway. It says, I'm certain some internet users will analyze the clip to the bone, but we have at least a good look at the gameplay flow in Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle cue to the song from the Ruby franchise. We see a lot of moves from Ruby. Jin and Ragna, of course, have a similar moveset. The ladies calling the brothers for multiple assists, and we also see a very highly damaging tag combo from Ragna and Ruby. Finally, it looks like Blaze Blue characters keep their overdrive mechanic to get a fancy resonance finish. Basically the game's version of distortion finish. So basically we're going to get some really cool ass moves Ruby characters are in there. They're doing shit, and we can tell that Ragna and Ruby got to have them fire ass combos. But the one person I'm worrying about is where my boy Yunar Kami at with his tag partner Yosuke. I'm trying to see get some fucking combos out of them niggas. And second, where my Guilty Gear cross plays boo. I'm trying to get that going too. Like hashtag me that. But yeah, I'm really happy for the game, yeah. But yeah, your boy knows that this game is about to be lit. I'm extremely happy to see it. And lastly, on to Dragon Ball Fighter news. This is a game I'm hyped for, especially after yesterday with the Jiren vs. Goku fight. Amazing fight, go watch that shit. But first, let me talk about Dragon Ball FighterZ will allow players to collect all 7 Dragon Balls in actual matches. So, I guess it's like legit. You collect all 7 Dragon Balls. I wonder what type of bonuses you get from it. Because if you can make a wish, maybe you can get extra health, or you can get like extra damage going. Maybe revive a fallen team member. I don't know. Maybe they work like the Infinity Gems. As previously reported, Game Informer focused heavily on Dragon Ball FighterZ in their latest issue. The issue even covered the topic such as how certain cast members were selected, why we have separate Super Saiyan Blue versions of Goku and Vegeta. There were too many versions for them to add a single character. By Android 21, they wanted a new female villain that could stand up to the rest of the cast, and who's working on the game. So we know Junior and Seiji Fukumoto, who has worked on Persona 4 Arena games. So, by the way, great games, go try them out. However, the big news for the articles reveal a brand new mechanic of Dragon Ball FighterZ will allow players to actually collect all 7 Dragon Balls in a single match. By completing certain actions, players will be granted Dragon Balls during their match. As for what collecting all 7 does, this hasn't been revealed as of yet. However, producer Tomoko Hiroki did say that the Dragon Balls represent a system that isn't focused on in any other fighting game, and there's a brand new feature in Dragon Ball series. Not in the Budokai stuff, you can collect Dragon Balls, but they wouldn't let you actually wish for something until after the game was finished. Now, while whether Namco Bandai nor Arc System Works have given any more specific details about Dragon Ball, Game Informer accidentally published gameplay footage showing mechanic early on their site, and a Reddit user named Humpy has been able to analyze these to figure out how to collect them. Basically, Dragon Balls are awarded every 10 hits of combo, while the 1-star ball at 10 hits, 2-star balls at 20 hits, and so on and so forth. I get it. Basically, if you get 70 hits, you get 7-star, basically, if you just pull out these crazy ass combos, you will get the Dragon Balls. And its gameplay, I'll link it, though it looks like it's looks like they took it down. So yeah, just wanted to report on that. And I think that's it for today's KO news. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to keep up with KO news, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more KO news and gameplay from your favorite fighting games and JRPGs. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching and hitting me with so much support with considering it was a legit on-the-fly idea that turned really great. And this is the second episode. Last week we didn't have a lot of news, so I don't want to report on anything. But this week we had a ton of shit coming out from New York Comic Con and Game Informer and all that. So first off, I'd like to say thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy Phantom. Keep riding with your boy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of KO News. Peace.